Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. My name is Naomi. What
Yep.
is your name?
My name is Mohammed, and I'm just calling from New Delhi, India.
Very nice. Nice to meet you, Mohammed.
Thank you so much.
Great. And Mohammed, what would you like to do today to practice English?
We would like to have a just general conversation because we don't have such a long time. We just have 15 minutes. So,
Okay,
yep.
great. So what do you do? Like,
I'm a
what's your job?
businessman. I'm a businessman. I work for the US and Canadian customers over the last 10 years. And I'm a
Okay.
IT person. I have done masters in computer science. By
Mm-hmm.
profession, I'm a salesman. I talk with the clients, and
Okay.
I have been living in New Delhi. Delhi is the capital of India. And
Nice.
on Cambly, it's been 1 month, and I'm improving my English. English is my all about second language, but it helps me
Mm-hmm.
in my business because my whole business depends on my conversation and convincing clients. So the more good, vocabulary and talking style I have, the more business
Yeah.
I can gain. So that's why I'm on the
Okay.
Cambly.
Nice. And that helps motivate you to like succeed at business. You need to succeed at English.
That's right.
Go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And you enjoy it, like enjoy what you do.
Yes, I love it, and it's all about my passion. When I was a kid, and I was seeing foreigners, and I was being happy. I wanted to talk to
Yes.
them, but I did not have a language to talk to the foreigners who used to come to India. I decided I have to learn English, and
Mhm.
it was a dream, just like to talk with the U.S. people. And as
Yes.
soon as my dream, as soon as my habit grows, I took interest in talking and communicating with the people. And since I was in the college, I was doing my masters. I thought I should just go in the same industry, which is my passion. I followed my
Yes.
passion and I became successful. I established my business, and everything is doing great.
Wow. Okay.
Yes,
It sounds very inspirational,
yes,
actually. Followed your passion, it was your dream, and
yes,
like now you actually work with people in the US.
yep,
That's amazing.
yes.
Great. Okay. And so who would you say is your biggest inspiration when it comes to business? Like, I'm surely there's some businessmen that you really admire, and why?
See, first thing is I don't watch television.
Mm-hmm.
Second, I don't use Facebook or Instagram or and all those kind of social media platforms to watch the business people for the interviews and listen to their speeches. And while I
Yes.
was in the college, we did not have such a technologies like a YouTube. It's not so famous. So
Yes.
basically, I was not inspired by anyone, but I was inspired by my situation, my struggle, that I have seen poverty in my life, and I wanted to change that. So that's how I can say I'm not admiring myself, but yes, I'm a self motivator. I self motivate myself because
Yes.
whatever I see on the YouTube right now, whatever they speak, it
Mm-hmm.
it seems like to me I have already achieved those level of motivation which they are talking about.
Okay, like
So
self-made almost, like you've
yes,
actually built for yourself and you've somehow managed to learn all of that
yes,
within your own experience, not from someone else.
that's right. Yeah, all the situation, all the time. It says, it is said, like the time and situation will teach you everything in your life. That's how it
Mhm.
happened with me. I never followed on Twitter or Instagram or on Facebook any person. I
Yes.
see the situation and I happen to solve those problems, those situations, those impediments or
Mhm.
hurdles I face. I just try to resolve those
Yes.
problems. And it made me strong, and it
Mhm.
made me habitual to face those kind of challenges. So whenever I see those challenges, either it's in my life, personal life, families issues or business
Mhm.
issues, I try to resolve with my own skills and experiences. I don't depend on others to teach me how to solve the
Yes.
problems. So you can say
Mm.
I'm self motivated.
And
Yes,
it's actually a very good thing because a lot of people watch how other people do it and they need that support, that motivation. And yet they will watch maybe 100 videos and not apply it to their lives. So it's more about gathering information but not actually using it,
that's
putting it
right.
to use.
Yep.
So in your case, you've actually done that on your own and you use it. So it's
Yes.
becoming like second nature just to know how to problem solve.
Yes.
It's amazing. Great.
So being, coming from a very low background family, especially with the financial issues, and
Yes.
coming on this position right now, even I spent $200,000 in cryptocurrencies. So you can imagine that I made a quite a bit of wealth, which can help me to survive for many years. But still, I'm
Yes.
struggling on this. And
Yes.
for me, like age person, even in my many college friends, they are still jobless. They're not doing a job, especially because they're not capable of, qualifying any interviews or any other things. They have been struggling with those things. But for me,
Yes.
for my age, I have achieved some kind of things which are valuable to me, which are precious to me, and
Yes.
still I'm just struggling on that. So I can say all about myself that I achieved some level of things which are good,
Yes.
valuable to serve my purpose in future, and which is helping me. So altogether, I would like to say that I help myself, and I happen to see and I make some strategies, some plans for the future, what I have to do. According to
Yes.
that, I execute my plans. But unfortunately, sometimes plan doesn't work according to my planning and strategies.
Yes.
So
Yep.
again, I have to make some other, plan B, some other options,
Yes.
and I have to execute those.
Okay. So
Yes,
do you actually plan like that? You have plan A, plan B, plan C, even in case plan A does not work.
yes. I don't go for the plan C. I have a plan B, and
Mm-hmm.
sometime I get success, sometime I fail, but I happen to learn the failure is the biggest a journey on the path of success, because success can be anything. It's a kind of a journey in your life, and you will fail many times, but it's not so important you fail, but what important is how many times you bounce back from your failure
Yes.
points. So I fail
Yes.
again, I fail and fail, but it teaches me how to go and how to dedicate myself in order to get success.
And I think the most important thing is with every problem, there's a solution.
Of
So
course.
no matter how many times you fall, there is a solution. And some people fail to see that, which is sad because if you can learn that, you will always be seeking that solution.
Right.
What is it? So great. And so you've been a businessman for about how many years now?
5 years I have worked in so many companies and in the same industry. And 5 years I established my own company in 2017 in
Yes.
Delaware. And Delaware is, you can, being in any other places or being an international, you can set up your own business. Then after
Yes.
I converted my business from Delaware to state of Georgia in US. So overall it's been 6 years. I have my own bank accounts, payment gateways, so no problems. I'm still,
Nice.
yeah, I'm still, I'm kind of established, but I'm just trying to explore myself more, because
Yes.
once you become a businessman is just like following the traditional businesses without any risk. And there's another word, entrepreneur, that is you
Yep.
do the startups. So I have not started.
High risk.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
a high risk. So I'm following the business, which is a simple and simple to follow and do the things. So it's been
Okay.
overall 5 years for the business, 5 years for the job, overall 10 years of experience.
Okay. And do you plan to maybe try push yourself further and do a startup in the future?
No, I cannot say that because, see, a human being what needs. As a human being, we need a good home, good family, and three times meal that serves your purpose. We don't see the future. We are not planning for the future because future doesn't work according to our mentality or perception, right? So whatever I'm at right now in the position, it serves my purpose for the many years. I'm not a kind of a greedy person to create so many wealth. No,
Yes.
it's serving my purpose. I'm not trying to become like Elon Musk, but
Yes. Okay.
whatever that comes on my way, I solve and I get remuneration or wages, you can say.
Okay.
Yes,
So it's enough, and yeah, I think some people don't know where to stop. Like,
that's right.
I'm not saying Elon Musk doesn't know where to stop. He's reaching beyond the stars,
Yep.
but I think not everyone needs to do that. So it's quite great. And so, what would you say then in terms of business? Okay, are the 5 pros and cons of being maybe a businessman? So the good things and the bad.
Good thing is that you work for yourself.
Yeah.
Second thing is you'll be disciplined, you'll be dedicated, you will have some purpose in your life, you will have a desire, and there will be dedication. There should be discipline on way of your success. Okay. Number 4, like
Yeah.
you have a time schedule whenever you want, you can just work for yourself, and you don't have to be under the pressure, under the depression that you're working for somebody else to make them rich. You're working for yourself to make yourself rich,
Ah, yes.
and you can also give your time, a valuable time, to your family and your friends, your relatives, which is quite important to maintain in our life. So working
Yes.
for the
Work life.
companies, yes, we have to make a balance. Okay, if
Yes.
if one goes down, you will have a trouble in your life. So you have to
The
maintain
other
both.
one will.
Yes.
Yeah.
So business is a kind of a risky, but once you're habitual, once it trains your mind to how to solve the problems. It gives you analytical or reasoning thinking to solve the problems. But once you do the
Yes.
job, your mind would be trained to work, 9 to 5 hours, or like 9 to 5, 9 hours you have to work for the other people. But for the business, your mind will be functioning, and it will be running very well how to solve the problems. Problems could be anything in your
Yes.
business. Okay. But you will fail many times. You will fail many times on the way of your business, but that will teach you to become a good businessman. And
Yes.
a businessman, once you will get also money and respect in society. And what if I made assumption that yes, it's a good, we have to become a business, even that's a good if you want to be success in your life.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. So pros and I guess yeah, you're going to learn lessons. It's going to be hard.
of
So
course.
those are some of the cons. And you're responsible, I mean, for everything that happens technically,
Yes.
whether good or bad. So does that sometimes stress you out that you actually have such a responsibility for other people that I mean, do you have people that work under you?
I'm a freelancer.
Okay.
Yes, it's all about the online business. In online business, you
Yes.
don't have to maintain the offices, expenses, and
Oh,
employees, and
nice.
you can just walk anywhere you
Go
want.
around.
Yes, you can hire people through online. You can give them project. You can give them money, whatever they accomplish over your project.
Yes.
Okay, so you
Yes.
don't have a kind of a tension or headaches that you have to have employees in the office. You have to pay the rent for the offices. You can reduce the
Yes.
costs, by having freelancers.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. So that's definitely a way to actually, I would say, dodge the bullets, go
that's right.
around
Yes.
the worst things, dealing with sometimes the people working for you. Very difficult.
Naomi, we are running out of time, so it
Yes.
was nice talking to you. I just need feedback, okay? How I
Yes.
improving or not?
Yes, I would say you're very good. You speak naturally. You have an amazing pace, and your understanding's like very good. So well done. Very
What
nice
what
to meet
suggestion
you.
would you like to give to me?
I'd just say keep speaking. That you're actually doing amazing. I've spoken to many students, and you're, I would say, very high up on the list of being very good communicator.
Thank you
Well
so
done.
much. You have a good one,
Great.
Naomi.
Thank
Bye.
you. You too. Bye.